This shit hit the group chat. This hit the group chat, right? I said, oh, let me pull this up on stream. I haven't read this. I just read the link like D. Gary. Sources allegedly claimed in a recent report things became so bad at Arkane that the staff wished Redfall be rebooted as a single player game or canceled altogether. Let's read all about it. Arkane's development of Redfall was reportedly so troubled that its developers hoped Microsoft would cancel the game after acquiring the company in 2020. Bloomberg released a report having spoken to several anonymous sources familiar with Redfall's development after it launched last month to poor reviews and significant technical issues. These sources claimed Redfall struggled with a misguided vision, staffing issues, and more. Things allegedly became so bad at Arkane that despite having put 2 years into Redfall at the time of the Xbox acquisition, staff wished it had been rebooted as a single-player game or canceled altogether. Imagine being a game developer and you hate your game so much. They were begging Xbox to take it out back like old Yeller. Let's keep reading. The switch to multiplayer focus, which was reportedly pushed for by the parent company ZeniMax, appeared to be a major cause of Redfall's issues. Damn, the publisher ruined the game. So they wanted to make a good game, which is what I always say. The developer is the artist. They want to make a good piece of art. But ZeniMax ruined it. Developers who worked on the single-player Prey, which is the format Arkane is known for, were now working on a multiplayer game, and Bloomberg reported that 70% of these staff members left by the end of Redfall's development. 70% of the studio left? That's fucking crazy. Replacing them was also claimed to be an issue for the same reasons. Applicants looking to replace these roles were developers passionate about single player and not the multiplayer experts that Arkane needed. This led to what claimed to be a perpetually understaffed team of less than 100 employees. So then they brought more people on that didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Sounds like a toxic workplace. Yeah, they said, fuck this shit, I'm out. They grabbed their bags and did the peace sign. The project also reportedly lacked direction as a result. Obviously, if you're constantly changing employees and then you have employees that don't understand what you're making, with developers stuck between making a single player and a multiplayer game. The sources claim that management would also regularly switch reference points, saying Redfall should be like Far Cry one day and Borderlands the next. That sounds fucking awful. Like, imagine waking up Monday and they say, today we're gonna make Spider-Man. And then on Tuesday they say, today we're gonna make Diablo 4. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Leaving designers with no clear idea of what game they were making. Them niggas was just showing up, just making shit. Microsoft declined to comment on the report when reached out by IGN. Xbox boss Phil Spencer said he was upset with himself and took full responsibility for handling of Redfall. There's nothing more difficult for me than disappointing the Xbox community and just kind of watch the community lose confidence and be disappointed, he said at the time. The loss of confidence is perhaps more concerning for Xbox when looking ahead to Starfield, the next colossal RPG from Skyrim and Fallout developer Bethesda that's due to launch in September. Hey, I said when they acquired them like little A studios, motherfucker said I was hating. I'm like, that's cool, but what games are we gonna get? So far all we gotten is what's the music game that came out earlier this year? So Redfall sequel coming? Nah, never. What up, homeless? Never. That shit ain't never coming out. Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush is like the only decent game we've gotten from the Xbox division. Other than that, what other fucking games they working on, bruh? This shit is tragic. And the crazy part is the developers have to eat this shit. I think that's why it's important for stories like this to come out so people can really know what's going on behind the scenes. People can really know the truth. It was the suits. It was the mysterious suits in the background ruining this shit. Monday, they told him to make League of Legends. Wednesday, they told him to make Dragon Ball Fighters. And instead, we got Redfall, aka Red Flag. Pull one out. It was them in the background. It was them. All right, let's see what else is going on in the news. I think I already had that on my, let me make sure I got that on the podcast notes. Let's see. It is also reported that Microsoft had a hands-off approach too. That's believable. It's very believable. There's no direction. That's the biggest issue with the game. Like, there's no fucking direction. Okay, I already got that. Man, there's two things for certain in this stream. One, we're gonna get a good laugh. Two, Ronan gonna drop a link. Pretty much. You see they charged Bill Cosby today? Nah, I can't say I really care. That's the first thing you typed in the chat, bro. What the fuck? You really care about that Bill Cosby news, huh? Let me refresh and see if there's anything. Nobody cares. How it affects Diablo 4's low FPS performance issues. I'm not clicking none of them links, Ronan. You never link anything good. Fast and Furious bringing Dwayne Johnson back. Nah. XCOM, blah, 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 Warhammer, who cares? Summer Games Fest and not E23. Oh, let's check the Summer Games Fest schedule. Nuggets at 9. What time they play tonight? Definitely pull it up on that. This year, E3's been canceled, but that won't stop game publishers like Sony, Microsoft, and Ubisoft from holding their own digital showcases throughout the summer, or Jeff Keighley's ever-expanding Summer Games Fest. I mean, at this point, is it safe to say Summer Games Fest is the new E3? Like, it kind of is. For providing a good alternative to video game announcements, blowout one would have expected from E3 2023. While Nintendo has not yet announced any kind of Nintendo Direct around the usual E3 timing, 8:30 Eastern time. That's 5 for me. Sony already held its PlayStation Showcase, and there's plenty more to come. Here's a quick look at the not E3 Summer Games Fest 2023. So June 8th, Summer Games Fest, Day of the Devs, Devolver Direct. What the fuck is Wholesome Direct? It's gonna be nothing but fucking kids games and shit. Mario and fucking Farming Simulator. Future Game Show Summer. What does that mean? That must be games that are not coming for like another 2 years. Then I think about it, the PlayStation Showcase wasn't bad at all. It didn't blow me away, but it wasn't bad at all. I made a video. I named 8 games that were worth playing from that thing. And I'm like, y'all didn't find nothing you were interested in? And then it also, like, I feel like we've reached a point where the internet where like people, if everything you show people don't like, they call it fucking trash. But then these are the same people that'll sit here and bitch and complain that video games are $70. Now, if we sit here and use logic, right? If y'all are mad that games are $70, by y'all logic, you're not gonna buy every game the moment it comes out. So why do you care whether or not every game they show at a showcase is for you? You ain't gonna buy most of it anyway. So for me, a win is like, as long as you show like 3 things that I'm interested in, to me, that's a win. And I saw 7, 8 games that I was interested in. Bro, they want everything to be multiplayer. Starfield Direct, June 11th. Oh, shit. PC Gaming Show. Definitely be taking a nap for that one. Ubisoft Forward. That should be a good comedy show. Get to see a bunch of shit all over the map in Assassin's Creed. Sega's Ryu Ga Goto Studio. Nigga, what? What the fuck? And then Gamescom opening night live. What the fuck does Gamescom have to do with Summer Games Fest? The X Defiant Forward. Oh, you know what? Maybe they'll show more X Defiant. We're definitely gonna see Assassin's Creed. I wonder what else they got to show. I just hope for the Ubisoft joint they don't show any. They don't show any Skull and Bones. We don't need any more stage time for that. We're good off that shit. What else we got going on in the news? What up, Reezy? Hope we see that Splinter Cell remake. True, true. Meta officially announced the Quest 3. Oh my fucking... Fucking open the article, damn. Oh my god. Meta officially announces the Quest 3. Ahead of the MetaQuest Gaming Showcase later today, the company officially announced the MetaQuest 3, which launches this fall for 500 big ones. Shout out to J. Clue with the sub. The MetaQuest 3 will feature a next-gen Qualcomm chipset, holy shit, and promises twice the graphics performance of its processor. Twice the graphics, none of the games. CEO Mark Government Lizard touted on his latest Instagram post that the Quest 3 is the company's most powerful headset yet. No shit. I would hope it is. What up, work? We see you. A blog post for the announcement notes that the Meta Quest 3 will be compatible with the Quest 2 games and will have 40% slimmer optic profile. 40% slimmer? Oh. Who gives a fuck, bro? The Quest 2, what a game is that, nigga? The Quest 2, which was introduced nearly 3 years ago, getting a price cut to $299. Wow. It's more powerful. Where the games at? I can't, until we get past that era of VR games where everything is a fucking first-person shooter, we don't care. Make something else besides a first-person shooter. I'll be impressed. Let's see. What else we got here? Whatever happened to that Prince of Persia remake? Hopefully they show it during the Ubisoft Forward on the 12th. We already got the Redfall shit. Apex Legend patch notes for today. What kind of patch notes we got here? An issue spawning in control, being able to scan through Wraith using our weapon. That's just like little bug fixes. It's nothing. I think we got all the big news for today. Does anybody know anything? Anybody know anything interesting going on? Hold up. Does anybody besides Ronan know any interesting news going on? Anybody besides Ronan? I think we got it. This link's long. What is this? Let's see. PC Gamer. Witcher 3 director and cyberpunk producer launches a new studio after working for years in an increasingly conservative industry. We're ready to make bold, impactful projects. Biden fell today. I saw that shit. President Biden falling. Let me see. I think it's in the. I think I was the one that put it in the group chat. No, Flock did. There you go. Yeah, the president fell today. Here's your commander in chief, ladies and gentlemen. All my fellow Americans, salute him. That boy fell hard too. He blew his hip. I was saying, like, I feel like this is a metaphor for the United States of America right now. This nigga, the way he fell, is just the country falling apart. It's like a lot of people don't understand this is interpretive dance. When he fell to the ground, he's representing the economy right now. Look at that shit. Can't afford a house, can't afford rent, can't afford food, can barely afford internet, can barely afford to sub to my fucking stream. It's just the fucking economy falling apart, baby. Well, I don't know. I personally feel like 65 should be the cutoff age to be president. 35 to 65. If you're 65 when you take office, once your 4 years are over, you can't run again. Like, this nigga is senile, bro. He's fucking senile. And I don't mean to make a joke out of it, but it's like, dude, come on. We're supposed to be the world police, America, baby. This nigga can't even stand up. That shit look hella weak to our enemies, man. That nigga said, oh. Yo, let me stop for the fucking FBI code. Give me that nigga said, oh. Oh shit, that's our commander in chief, baby. I feel like 35 to 65. Like, our president should be young. There's no reason to be a 70-something-year-old president. This shit is lame as hell. A team of CD Projekt Red veterans, Witcher 3 producer, I cannot pronounce his name, Cyberpunk 2077. They launched a new studio called Blank that's currently working on a character-driven game set in an apocalypse with a twist or two. Okay. Sounds like we got another RPG on the way. Connect is serving a game director. That's just random facts. Let's see, what's the quote? After working for years in an increasingly conservative industry, we're ready to make bold, impactful projects that share our unique creativity and values. Where the industry champions a dictatorship of the creative individual, we want to give ownership to the team. Where the industry leans on crunch culture, we prefer work-life balance. Where the industry says bigger is better, we're setting our sights on highly polished games with focus, emotion, story, and craftsmanship. Now, I do like that quote right there. I'll take a good 10 to 20 hour game that's like hyper-focused, well-written, fun, over 100-hour open world game any fucking day of the week. Shout out to Wipe with the sub. Appreciate it. Let's see. You say you mean Titanfall 2? Don't get me started on that. CD Projekt Red News Studio. What up, Fancy Panda? We see you. All right, I guess we can hop in the sub box, see what's going on. Switch accounts. See subscriptions. What's going on in the show box? What's going on in the show box? Deep Rock Galactic. I don't care about that shit. By now he's fallen. He fallen. He can't read. Shout out to Shiki with the sub. Appreciate it. Killer Frequency. This shit. Are you watching the new Spider-Man tomorrow? Actually, I don't even know if I'll be able to see it this weekend. There's a new Transformers. I don't know. I got a lot of shit I gotta do. I'll see it when I see it. Did you watch Sishu in theaters? Nah, I haven't seen it. Arizona Sunshine. Bulletstorm. Wait, what? The fuck is this? They bringing it back? Attack on Titan VR. Asgard Rush 2. Taking the wife and kid tomorrow since I'm going out tomorrow, Sunday for the week. Maybe Sunday. I don't know. Like, cause I got invited to something for Sunday, so I'm trying to figure out the schedule if I can see it. Underdog's official statement. Ghostbusters. These better not be all VR games. AEW Fight Forever. Is anybody excited for this wrestling game? AEW. Mini golf. Oh, sweet. A little bit of mini golf. I think we got everything. Oh, let's actually look at the official trailer. AEW, hell yeah. Bunch of greased up grown men. Half naked, wrestling it out. Is this a VR game? Oh, hell no, nigga. Let's see. Haunt Showdown. What is this? Official Rotwagner target trick. Like a new character? I thought that was a new Transformers game. That shit ain't real.
How has this rot jaw come here? There is a man who has traveled to another place. The land of the dead. He brought something back and used this monster to do it.
Apparently they just started assembling the team to do the Prince of Persia remake.
I know now what has found this.
I never played the Sands of Time, so like I was actually looking forward to that remake. Shout out to Mega though. I'm good off of this. Get the fucking X, damn. It is no VR. Check out the action-packed trailer for Bulletstorm VR and get ready to dish out skill shots. This is not a game I want to play in VR, all super fast-paced, doing tricks and shit. This shit sounds like a headache. Just give us Bulletstorm 2. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of clips of people breaking their headset playing this game, trying to do tricks. Shout out to Pretty Eyed Savage with the sub. Another first-person shooter. An old one at that, on a VR headset, ladies and gentlemen. This shit don't even look fun. This makes Bulletstorm look bad. Don't judge me, I ain't played Bulletstorm. A lot of people haven't played Bulletstorm. It's a very slept-on game. Bulletstorm has a cult-like following. It's not a popular game. That's for the reason. I think that's the reason why we never got a sequel. But like the people who play it, like I've never heard anybody say anything bad about it. It was a very creative first-person shooter. Why you have such good takes? I've played a lot of games. I play a lot of different genres, bruh. So like I'm eligible to talk about a lot of different things. That's what happens when you got the experience. But like I'm gonna be honest, you're better off just playing Bulletstorm than this. This is like a bad rendition of it. What is this? Attack on Titan VR. I feel like this would give you a headache too on Attack on Titan. I don't always have good takes though. People hate me for Resident Evil 4. Yeah. Even though all I said was the ending I didn't like the ending. Oh yeah, I can see myself getting dizzy. Yo, this game is ugly as fuck, bruh. Why is this shit so ashy? What is this, 720p? This is in 1080p premium. What the fuck? Like, imagine being in your house, like, with your headset on. Where's my fucking, my motherfucking scenes? Like, imagine playing fucking Attack on Titan with your headset on and shit. I'm coming for you. Coming for you, the fucking colossal. Fucking hitting your wall and shit, bruh. Getting dizzy doing that shit right now. Get off of that. Yeah, your mom walks in the room. Now you can see that ass butt naked up close. Yeah, this is not even gameplay. That's like CG. We are definitely good off of that. Let me turn my stream deck on. Asgard's Wrath 2.
So excited to show everyone what we've been working on at Sanzaro these last few years.
It's a sick background. I appreciate it.
Wrath 2 picks up where the first game left off, in a mysterious tavern you
I've never heard of the first game.
You're suddenly thrust into battle with a giant creature, clearly from another realm. Just when you think all is lost, you encounter the Weavers of Fate, a trio of beings.
The Weavers of
on
Fate?
your adventure to find and
Holy shiboksh! The Weavers of Fate!
So just how much bigger is this game? Not only will you travel through new Asgardian locations, like Muspelheim, the Land of Fire.
Yeah, I don't care. Vampire the Masquerade Justice. A stealth vampire game?
Hiding in the night.
Is this a VR version of the original like PC game? I never played this game.
But the guilty must be punished. You do well to remember that.
Yeah, you do well.
Because if you don't, I'll make things.
It almost kind of looks like Dishonored. No, so this is a different game. Even if VR tech is there, are we really going to prefer this over a controller? Yeah, like me personally, I don't want to get a workout for my video games. I'll just go work out. I don't want a headache either. Underdogs. This is another shooter. I hear that shit. Ghostbusters. Oh, I know this is a shooter.
Whose guilt I could drain and drain.
First person in Luigi's Mansion.
My dear sister Katie understands. Soon everyone will understand, especially you.
Dr. Egad's got a new weapon for you.
Tricks.
Yeah, I'm never playing any of this shit. I don't even know. All these fucking VR trailers. All right, here's the AEW. Is this fire? Don't care. Gameplay. Gameplay.
Pre-order AEW Fight Forever. But you must ask yourself, which me shall it be?
Pre-order AEW Fight Forever today.
It's kind of hard to gauge
It's
the
the only way
gameplay.
to play as Matt Hardy or Matt Hardy. Order
VR
now.
needs better graphics. It's hard to do good graphics on VR because in order for VR to work, it has to run at a high frame rate. So that's hogging a lot of resources. I believe the bare minimum for VR to give an immersive experience is 90 frames, but really you want to have like 120 plus. So because the frame rate has to be so high, it's drawing a lot of resources from the hardware already. So that's why a lot of VR games look ashy as fuck, because they have to. Because if your frame rate dips below 90, that's when the motion sickness starts. So the tech really isn't there yet.